off we go from Gillette Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second down.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that will be a first down.
38-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Almost at 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. It is third and long. Try to get this one on the ground. He'll be taken down well short of the first down. Gain of about 4. That brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
We're about ready now for the punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. Fair catch, taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform. They can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here comes third and 6.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. A gain there of 20. First down, New England.
It's a gain of 20. And the Patriots, first down.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. The RPO, that's out to McMillan. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. The visitors' offense ready to possess the football for the second time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat.
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
Made it on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes the screen to Brooks. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Patriots 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he'll be taken down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. We'll go once more with Brooks. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Moving the tight end right. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Quick throw, taken in. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Carry now to Brooks. And the Patriots are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Makes the score 5-7.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3.
Ball start, offense.
now, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 11. The 25-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 10. Brings up third.
They'll run the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now this time they'll look to throw. Third and 11. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one down the field, but it lined up incomplete. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's their punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So after one, the Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. From the 29. Here's second down and 7. As we are ready to get back underway. Off the play fake, it's May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. They'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 31 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, here's May. Has completed to Douglas. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
4 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
They'll go play action with May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 8.
On third and 2, it's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
On play action, here's May. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Patriots. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Extra point now by Riley. nothing.
Team 14. Visitors, nothing.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Carter on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass caught left side by Likely. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is going to be out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. He'll drop the throw. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They'll look to throw. Moving to his right.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker, it is 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Orlando. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 14, visitors 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Throwing now from the gun. Short, complete to Likely. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Orlando. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So back set to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now second and 6.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10.
Douglas in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble. And gives them a new set of downs.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Tight end on the move left. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. To throw on first down is May.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The visitors' offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Gain of 7. First down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw yet again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Orlando, first down. It's a gain of 10. And an Orlando first down.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the Chiefs. And it's the Jaguars quarterback. He connects on a 19-yard touchdown pass. The Jags trying to get to 4-1, a good start, and they have the lead at the half. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they play host to the LA Chargers. And here's the Chargers wideout. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Jets. And it's the talented and speedy Breece Hall. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Jets lead it by a point at halftime. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Shaheed now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. May, little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 26.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That is into the hands of McMillan. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Handoff. Running left is Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 3rd down and 9.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. And he'll get this across midfield. He's brought down. Following the pickup of Spot.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punch it away. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Trying to start on the ground. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now he'll run. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. That's going to bring up 3rd down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. 3rd down and 3. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Oluwafemi Oladejo there to make the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
A toss, and here's Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It is 3rd and 10.
A 1-yard loss.
The throw is made. Here comes the screen to Brooks. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
McMillan comes in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
We spend so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Here's 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it
Out of the gun, here's May. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it's sets up a first and goal.
Goal to go.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
9 yards from the end zone for second down and goal.
Second and goal.
They'll go with him again. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now third.
To throw now. May. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16.
So a sack is definitely not ideal, Mike, but the last thing you want to do down here on this part of the field is turn the ball over by forcing a play that's not there. So he sees time running out. He's got no choice but to eat the ball, but at least he can live to play another down.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 31. Here is second and 8.
Second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Bill looks to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Patriots offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Finding room at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
Here's May to throw it on first down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. That one is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
Williams in motion.
At the 27.
Made to throw on second down. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing to loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Brings up third down and 7.
Throwing on third down is May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
Patriots, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss. So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
A 28-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. But visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 5. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Emeka Ibuka. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
It's a gain of 11. And in Orlando.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down. A gain of 26 yards.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Carry now for Brooks. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5. We'll go once more with Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
From the gun. On 3rd down, it's May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Ibuka. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 1.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Marcus Jones on the tackle. Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be 4th down. Back to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards. And an Orlando 1st down.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Tackled by Christian Gonzalez. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 7.
They'll drop to throw. That left side is made by Higgins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Orlando 1st down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll step up and run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one taken in. Touchdown, Orlando. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. And it's second down. Now a second timeout called by the defense. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Another try with Brooks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
29-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So it's a win for the Patriots. It was a game that hung in the balance much of the way, but they're able to come away with a 2-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.